Welcome everybody to my 100 subscriber special. Those are not words I ever thought I would say. Can you believe it has been 2.5 years? We have been through 2 different computers because my first one died on me. We've been through a 6-month hiatus during which my subscribers doubled. I think for the first year that this channel existed, it had 7 subscribers consistently. And then I stopped uploading anything for 6 months, and suddenly I had 14. And now, can you believe I have 100? I might actually have a few more than that, because I'm going to wait until it gets to 101 before I upload this, just in case somebody then unsubscribes, because it would be really embarrassing to upload this, and then suddenly it goes down to 99 subscribers. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? But yes, 100 people have decided to subscribe to this channel for reasons that baffle me, honestly. Absolutely baffle me. I have no idea who you are or what you're doing here. But this started out as a Dragon Age channel, and then I got distracted and started going off and doing other things, and as a result, we have about 4, maybe 5 complete series that I've just never got around to going back to. And I think over 100 videos. I don't actually know how many videos I've uploaded. There's about over 100. But since I've started uploading Dragon Age videos again, that's when we've got the real boost from the old subscribers. So I thought it was only fitting to do a special Dragon Age challenge video in honour of this monumental milestone that we have reached. So we are at Redcliffe, and our challenge today is to complete the Battle of Redcliffe with 0 casualties. Now, the reason that I want to do this is because buried in the depths of those sacred and fabled texts that we call the Dragon Age Wiki, I have found rumours of a special cutscene that you get at the end of the Battle of Redcliffe if you manage to complete it without anybody dying. Now, I have never seen this cutscene because it's not something that I have ever been able to do. It is not something that I've ever tried to do. I've never tried to get through this battle without anybody dying. And when I say without anybody dying, I don't just mean none of the party members fall. I mean nobody dies. So these knights, all of these knights have to survive, and all of the militia have to survive as well. And I think that is probably going to be the difficult part. So first things first, this is our team. This is Constance. She is one of the wardens that I am using in the Dragon Age project, where I'm trying to get every single achievement across 8 separate playthroughs. I was originally going to do them simultaneously, but now I've decided to do them back to back, one after another. And as I'm going through them, I'm going to keep dipping in to certain bits to do challenges like this, and then other things like tutorials and walkthroughs and just showing off little bits, and I might do a few sort of discussion videos and whatnot, But anyway, this is Constance, and she is the first one that I am playing as. She is a mage. Now, how I'm having to play her is a little bit different to how you would normally play a mage. So, because I'm trying to get every single achievement across 8 playthroughs, I'm only gonna have 2 mage characters. Right? So I'm going to have 1 human mage, which is Constance, and then 1 elven mage. Now, if we go to skills, that's not the right one. Spells and talents, that's the one. There is an achievement for unlocking every single spell in each one of these trees. So the primal tree, the creation tree, the spirit tree, and the entropy tree. There's an achievement for unlocking every single spell in each one of these. But that is not how you would normally play the game, right? It's very rare as a mage that you would unlock every single primal spell or unlock every single creation spell. Generally, you want to be a bit more spread out across all 4. But because I'm going for every single achievement and I've only got 2 mages, each mage is going to have to specialise in only 2 of these trees. Because I think I worked out across the entire game, the amount of skill points that are available to a mage is just enough to max out 2 of these trees and then have a few left over for specializations and whatnot. So in the case of Constance, I've got her using primal magic and entropy magic, but that's it. So she's not allowed anything in spirit or creation, and then the other mage that I play as will only be allowed to use creation and spirit magic, which I feel like that's going to be a harder playthrough than this one, because flippin' heck, entropy magic is so powerful. Entropy magic is unbelievably powerful, and it complements primal magic really, really well. So anyway, that's Constance. Now, I've brought Wynne along Because if I'm going to keep people alive, I'm going to have to be healing them. But because Constance isn't allowed any creation magic, she doesn't have heal. Also, Wynne just complements Constance quite well. I always like to have 2 mages in a team in Origins. I find that works quite well. And of course, usually I just take Morrigan with me wherever I go because she's so powerful. But because of the way Constance is built, Morrigan doesn't complement her very well, so I'm going to be bringing Wynne along all the time instead. And then we've got Alistair because he's just the best warrior that I have got, and we've got Liliana because she is the best rogue that I have got. Now, the next thing we need to talk about is the preparations for the battle. So, the battle is in 2 halves. We begin up here, and the undead hordes are going to come down this hill and through this barricade, and they're going to attack us here. Now, it is going to be us and the knights and anybody else that I persuade to fight. Now, this is important because some of the people that you can persuade to fight pretty much always die. Now, 2 of those people that we can persuade to fight are Lloyd, the barkeeper over there, and Beric, the mysterious elf who turns out to actually be a spy for Loghain. Now, I usually persuade both of these to fight because, well, in the case of Beric, there's no advantage to not having him fight. Like, you may as well have an extra pair of hands there, but he usually dies because he's actually quite weak. And Lloyd over there, if you persuade him to fight and he dies, which he always does because he literally runs into battle in an apron with like a cheese knife or something, if he dies, then Bella over there ends up inheriting the tavern. And she gets to take over the tavern and everything, and she doesn't have to work for him anymore because he is, in her own words, a greasy pig. And he doesn't treat her very nicely. So you kind of persuade Lloyd to fight specifically so he will die, so that Bella can get the tavern, because Bella's lovely. But in this instance, we actually want to keep Lloyd alive, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep both of these out of the battle, because we don't really need them, and they're probably just going to be liabilities. Now, the other person that we can persuade to fight is Dwyn the dwarf. Now, I have persuaded him and his 2 thugs because he's quite tough most of the time. Like, he usually survives. It's his thugs that I'm worried about. They might let the side down a little bit, but he should be able to hold his own. And like, it's always a good idea to have more bodies because the undead do tend to swarm a little bit. And although the knights are very tough and are very good at like looking after themselves, it would be better if we had a few more people up there. So I have persuaded Dwyn to fight, just because I think he'll be able to look after himself. Next thing we need to think about is these barrels in the general store. So if we go up and examine them, there is lamp oil in the barrels. So after you've examined them, you can go and speak to Sir Perth. You can suggest to Sir Perth that we use the lamp oil to set the barricade on fire when the undead appear. So then this will all be on fire, and when the undead run through, they'll catch fire and they'll be taking constant damage, which is very useful because it really does help to take a good chunk of their health down. There is one downside in that these dimwits over here don't know not to run into flames, and they will just like run into the fire and they also catch fire and they also end up taking damage, and that's usually how they die. So it's sort of like, you know, a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, and your own party will also run into the fire and end up taking damage and stuff like that because apparently they're not that bright. But I have decided that at least to begin with, I am going to have the barrier on fire just because it does help, so long as we can try and keep everybody back from the flames and everything. I have also persuaded Owen the blacksmith to get back to work by promising to rescue his daughter. So the militia have lovely armour and nice weapons, as you can see, so they won't be just running into battle in their knickers or whatever. I don't know, I've never actually not persuaded Owen to go back to work, so I don't know what happens if you don't do it. I'm assuming that they just kind of like run into battle wearing normal clothes and stuff, because Murdoch and whatnot starts off wearing normal clothes, and then after you persuade Owen to get back to work, suddenly they've got armour. So I'm assuming that that's what happens. But anyway, yes, so they've got proper armour and everything. The only other 2 preparations you can make, both of which I've decided not to do, just because I don't know if they actually do anything. There's a bunch of militiamen up in the tavern, and Lloyd is making them pay for drinks, and you can persuade Lloyd to give them drinks for free. which means they just all get really drunk, so they're all going into battle drunk, which like improves their morale. But I don't actually know what effect it has, if any. Like, I don't know if it actually makes them better fighters or if it makes them worse fighters, because you would think it would, what with them being drunk. So yeah, I have no idea what that does and whether it ends up being like a good thing or a bad thing, so I've decided just to leave it. And the other one is Sir Perth. He will ask you to ask the revered mother in the chantry to offer the knights like holy protection. And you can persuade her to give them some amulets and tell them that, like, you know, it means that the Maker's watching over them or whatever. Which she doesn't want to do because it's lying to them. She's basically, you know, lying to them and saying that these amulets will protect them when really it should be, like, you know, their faith that protects them and everything. So she's not very happy about it, but you can persuade her to do it. However, I've not done that, again, because, like, I don't actually know what it does. I don't know if it makes any difference, like, if it makes them better fighters or whatnot. But more from a role-playing point of view, to be honest, because I'm role-playing Constance as, like, a devout Andrastian. She's also going to be our blood mage and spends a large portion of the game getting a lot of people possessed by demons. So she's a very complicated and conflicted character. But I am role playing her as like a devout Andrastian. Because if you persuade the revered mother to give them the amulets, Leliana disapproves because it's like lying to them. And I don't know, just from a role playing point of view, I don't think it's something that Constance would do. That's just me being a weird RPG gamer, and I'm just like, it doesn't sit right with me. She wouldn't do that. So yeah, I've decided not to do that. And again, like, I just don't know if it honestly has any effect. Okay, couple more things. I am playing this game on normal difficulty, but just for the purposes of this challenge, we are going to hike it up to Nightmare, just for funsies. Also, to give you a quick overview, we are currently at level 9, so we're not actually even that far through the game. I've done, what have I done? I've done the Mage Tower and I've done Hornleaf, and that's it. And the reason I went to the Mage Tower first is because it gets you all of your attribute boosts, and also it gets you win. So, yeah, I wanted to go there first, and then I did Hornleaf to get Shale, and that's it. That's all we've done. So we're at level 9. We're nearly at level 10, so we'll probably get a level up throughout the course of this. We have plenty of health potions. We've got a few lyrium potions. We're going to need them because I'm going to need Wynne to be, like, constantly healing everybody. Actually, with Wynne, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn her tactics off. Only hers. It doesn't turn everybody else's off. But only hers, because I'm going to need her to be saving her heals. And, like, not using them on herself or the party unless she absolutely has to. But we have so many health potions, I'm just going to have the party using health potions. And she can use heal to keep... like the militia and everything alive. I have given Alistair the green blade that I got off Bevan after rescuing him, and I did pay Caitlin for it because I'm a good person. I paid her 100 silvers. Everybody approved. Everybody loves me because I'm wonderful. And I think that is everything. I think we are ready for the battle. Okie dokie, right. They're about to set that on fire, they're about to set that on fire. I love how the barrier took damage there, that was marvellous. Right, okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn move freely off and make my people hold position just for the beginning, just so that, like, Alistair doesn't immediately run in as soon as the undead appear and end up in the middle of the flames, because that's not what we want at all. So they're going to stand there. There comes the first undead. We're just going to stand here and let them come to us. One unfortunate thing with Constance is I don't have many abilities that affect, like, large groups of people. I've got plenty that I can use on, like, one very powerful character, but not many. I've got sleep. Sleep's an area of effect thing, isn't it? Yeah. So I could do that and try and put them to sleep. And then I've got lots of hexes. The hexes are good. So I've got vulnerability hex. The target suffers a hex that inflicts penalties to cold resistance, electricity, fire, nature, and spirit resistance. This is why entropy magic works very well with primal magic, by the way, because you can weaken them to all of the primal effects. And then I've got Affliction Hex, which is exactly the same, but it affects a group rather than an individual. And then I've got Misdirection Hex. The target suffers a frustrating hex of inaccuracy. All hits become misses, while critical hits become normal hits. That's very good for like if you're fighting a boss or something. But for now, I'm just going to put a little Affliction Hex over there, and then put a bit of like electricity and whatnot in. Now, if I keep my finger on the tab button, that's going to help us, isn't it? Because then I can see what everybody's health is doing. So everybody's alright at the moment. If I just turn hold position off, actually, now that the undead are here. I just don't want them edging too close to that fire. So that knight's taken a tiny, tiny bit of damage. So I'm just going to heal him up before it can get any worse. Because the thing with Dragon Age is, once the health starts going down, it can go down quite quickly. Oh, that's quite a lot of undead we've suddenly got coming in. Right, okay, that's fine, that's fine. We can Affliction Hex them. And then we can do a bit of, like, freezing and a bit of electricitying. And, oh my god, people are dying. Right, okay. Okay, who's that? Is that one of the thugs? I knew it would be the thugs that would let us down, you know. Heal him. I can only see one thug. That is concerning me. One of them better not already be dead. Oh, no, the other one's just stood there. He hasn't even bothered to get involved in the fight yet. That's fine. That's absolutely wonderful. We'll not worry about him. I'm just going to give that one regeneration as well. So his health will naturally regenerate. That'll help him a little bit. I think we're doing alright so far, aren't we? I think we're... Constance has used up all of her magic. That isn't good, because I'm pretty sure... Are the corpses immune to normal staff damage? I think they might be. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think they might be. Alistair's looking a little bit worse for wear. I'm just going to let him take a little health potion. In fact, you can take a proper one because we've got more of them. Yeah, that's coming up immune every time she hits them. I think they are actually immune. That knight's getting a bit close to that fire, isn't he? Right. Let's make sure everybody's health is still okay. Do you know what? This is actually surprisingly stressful, just having to, like, keep an eye on everybody. Alistair, if you want to take another health potion, my darling, and then I'm going to let Wynne help you out a little bit, because you seem to be being attacked by quite a lot of people all at once. So if we just stone fist that one. Yeah, actually surprisingly stressful, having to, like, keep an eye on everybody, see what everybody's health is doing, make sure everybody's alright. A little bit stressful. And you know what? This isn't even the part of the battle that I'm worried about. This is the easy part of the battle. It's when we get down fighting in the village with the militia. That's when it's going to get complicated. Okay, we are getting very close to that fire and it's making me nervous. Alistair, please just keep taking health potions. I knew it would be you, you know. I knew it would be you who would be the awkward one. It would just keep flipping dying. Wynne, I'm going to let you use Winter's Grasp. I'm not using her fighty abilities too much because I need to keep her magic for healing people. I think I might just heal up. Oh, who do I want to heal up? I might just heal up Sir Perth. Just because his health's gone down a little bit. I'm just concerned because, like, it could get out of hand very quickly. As much as it's fine at the minute, it could, yeah, get very out of hand very quickly. Yeah, that thug needs a bit of help. I'm going to regenerate him again. And then, yeah, see, this is what happens. They get into the fire and it all starts to go tits up. Alistair, get out of the bloody fire. What is wrong with you, you flipping lunatic? Take a health potion. Win. Who needs you? Who needs you? That guy needs you. That other thug has just never moved from that spot for this entire battle. He's just stood there like, yep, that's fine. I'm just going to stand here. Right, heal that thug up. I knew it would be the thugs, you know. I knew it would be the thugs. And then I think, is he being attacked by two people? Constance, could you please help him or something? If you just take a little health potion, could you please help that thug? That is a lot of corpses. Oh dear. Right, I'm trying to work out. Get a bit closer. I'm trying to work out who's attacking that thug because his health's going down really quickly. I think that one's attacking him. If we put him in horror so that he cannot do note. I feel like there's suddenly quite a lot of them and it's freaking me the fuck out. Right, I've just hexed him and then I'm gonna, like, electricity him a little bit. How's everybody's health doing? I mean, there's a few people who could do with, like, a little heal. I'm going to heal that thug up again because I think he's the most vulnerable. Some of the knights are looking a little bit, just like a little bit. If I'll maybe regenerate that one. I think we're doing better than the corpses though. Oh, Constance has leveled up. That's lovely. Yeah, I'm just going to give that knight a bit of a heal. I think we should be good though, so long as no more come down. I don't think there's like a second wave or anything, is there? Or is there? No, there we go. Okie dokie. So, we drop a quick save. Constance has got a nice level up. Right, yes, I haven't unlocked any of the specializations yet because obviously I reset everything before I started this whole Dragon Age project thing, so none of those are unlocked yet. But if we stick 2 in magic, 1 in willpower, and then what do we want? Ooh, Death Hex is quite good. The target suffers a hex of lethal bad luck. Every normal hit it suffers becomes a critical hit. I also quite like Walking Nightmare. Hostile targets are trapped in a Walking Nightmare unless they pass a mental resistance check. They are randomly stunned, attack other enemies, or become the caster's ally for the duration of the effect. Enemies that are already asleep cannot resist. That's really good. And it's an area of effect one as well, so it can attack multiple people. Curse of Mortality is really good. The caster curses a target with the inevitability of true death. While cursed, the target cannot heal or regenerate health and takes continuous spirit damage. That one is an absolute fucking bitch if it gets cast on you. That one, like, whenever anybody casts that on you, it's just like, because you can't heal, potions don't have an effect, healing magic doesn't have an effect, and you're just taking constant damage and then you just die. So yeah, that's a really fun one. Paralyze. The caster saps target's energy, paralysing it for a time unless it passes a physical resistance check, in which case its movement speed is reduced instead. That's not terribly useful to me right at this moment. Or I could just give us like frost weapons or something. I've not invested much in the primal tree at the moment just because the entropy magic is so much more powerful, so I'm getting that more up at the beginning. I think I'm gonna go Waking Nightmare even, just because I might be able to get like 3 or 4 of them fighting each other, and that would be really, really useful, because when we get down into the village, like, they're just gonna swarm, and they come in from all sides as well, if I remember correctly. So that was the easy part of the battle. We now need to run down here, and we're going to end up down there, and we're going to be down there with the militia. Now, my usual tactic is to stay up here on the hill, and to let the undead fight the militia and just stay up there out of the way, because it's the easiest way to keep your party alive. And basically all of the militia always ends up dead, because they're just providing a distraction. I've never tried to keep them alive before, which, now I'm thinking about it, as a sort of heroic protagonist who has come to save the village, keeping them all alive should have been one of my priorities, really, wasn't it? But it's never occurred to me to try and keep them alive, until I found out that there's a special cutscene if you do. So this time, for the first time ever, I am going to be a courageous hero, and I'm going to run into the battle, and try to keep everybody alive, and hopefully not die myself in the process, because that would be terribly embarrassing. Right, so there's a militiaman there. You just stay up here out of the way, my darling. That would be the best thing for you. There's walking corpses, there's militiamen. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Pause! I can already see 2, 3, 4 militiamen losing health. Oh my god, this is going to get so complicated. Win! What the hell are you doing up here? This is not where I need you, my love. Yeah, there's already some militiamen in a little bit of trouble here. Murdoch's in trouble. Murdoch always dies, doesn't he? I think in every single playthrough I've ever done, Murdoch always dies. Right, Murdoch, not today, my friend. I need to heal you up. And then I'm going to give him regenerative health, because I think he's just fighting everybody all at once. And then, oh, there's another militiaman over there who's literally nearly dead. Oh, flipping heck. If he's gonna just die, like, straight away, that would be really bad. I need that heal to come back. Constance, I need you, if it is at all possible. If that militiaman just died. Because I can't see him. Where is he? He's just died. Okay, reload! Okay, I'm going in with Win at the front this time, so that she doesn't stay up there on the hill like a moron. Because I need her healing abilities, and I need them quickly. Right, okay. So if Win, like, gets over here, right, so that militiaman there, he needs a heal. And Constance, I want you, if you can manage it, my love, I want you to cast, where is it? Oh, I need to shove me things along, hang on. I do like a nice, neat taskbar with everything all, like, you know, separated out and everything. Right, I want Waking Nightmare, and I want you to cast it on those 4, if you could do that, my darling. And then if we go back to Win, Win's just healed that guy. I think he's going to need regenerative health as well. Murdoch is fighting a yellow marked one, which is probably why he's having a bit of trouble. So I'm just going to stone fist him, see if I can give Murdoch a little bit of respite while I heal him up. Heal him up. Oh my god, I do not have enough heal to keep on top of all of this. Jesus Christ. Right. Constance has managed to waking nightmare quite a lot of them, and that's really good. But that militiaman's in trouble because he's being attacked by a yellow one, so I want to see if I can just horror him. Oh my god, this is already really stressful. Okay, Win, I need you to get your heal back. Right, okay. Like, I mean, I know there's nobody in desperate trouble, but like I say, once health starts going down, it can go down really quickly. So I'm trying to be really careful about who to heal. Murdoch needs regenerative. Who's Murdoch being attacked by? He's being attacked by the yellow one again, isn't he? Right, Constance. That yellow one over there is dead, so I need you to attack that yellow one. I need you to just do something to him. Weakness would probably be a good starting point. And then you can hex him. And then, Win, have you got a heal? Yes. Okay, heal Murdoch. Oh my god. Right. Can you lightning him for me, please, Constance, my darling? Right, I'm so busy watching Murdoch, I've not got my eye on the rest of the militia. Did I give Murdoch regenerative health? I think I did, yes. Right, so heal that other one up. And then stone fist that yellow guy again, just because, I mean, if we can just get him off Murdoch, Murdoch might stand more of a chance. And then Constance is already out of magic. Because I've got her trying to, like, take the heat off Murdoch. Because he was being attacked by the yellow one. That means he's like a high level, and then he was also being attacked by another one at the same time, so that's why his health was going down. Constance, can you just do something to this one, please? Right, we've got more running in. Let's Alistair, do not run off and attack that one. Oh my god, we need to keep everybody here in the middle of everything. We don't want to like split everybody up because I think that's gonna get bad. Where is that corpse going? I think it's going up to try and attack that guy over there for some reason. Okay, Murdoch is in trouble again. Oh my god, man. He's the leader of the militia, and he's the one that's getting in the most trouble. I wish those militiamen hadn't run off over there. It's just because it's easier to keep an eye on them if they're all, like, you know, in the same place. Right, I need, what do I need? I don't know, I need Murdoch to stop dying. I'm going to regenerate him again, because I think he bloody needs it. Oh, that's quite a lot of them running in, actually. That's quite a lot of them running in. I'm just going to give Thomas a bit of a heal. I wish that lot would get back over here, because we've got a lot of people coming in over here, and there's only like 2 corpses over there, and there's 4 of you. Like, it doesn't take 4 of you to kill 2 corpses. We need you over here, my friends. Who's that? Is that Alistair that's over there? Or is it? Oh no, it's Constance. Constance, what the fuck are you doing over there, woman? Get over here. I don't want you in the thick of it, you're a mage. Okay, see, this is exactly what I mean. That militiaman needs a heal, and I almost missed it because he's over there rather than over here where he bloody should be. Oh god, this is turning into a logistical nightmare, this. I don't know who I should be attacking or anything. Right, I'm trying to keep an eye out to see if anybody ends up, like, being attacked by 2 at once. Because those are the people who are going to be in trouble. Are you coming after me? What a little arsehole. You just get your arse over there, my friend. And then I'm going to freeze you as well. That's how much you've annoyed me. Right, that militia needs a bit of a heal. We've got militia and then we've got militia man, and I don't know what the difference is. Alistair, you could do with a little bit of a health potion. This is the first health potion you have needed in this part of the battle. I am very proud of you, my son. Okay, we've got more coming in. I do know this part of the battle, it always just feels like it's never going to end. Wayne, could you please regenerative health that guy, because I think he needs it. And I'm just going to let Constance attack that corpse. Take some of the heat off him a little bit. Of course, if he was over here in the heat of the battle, he would have more help, wouldn't he? But oh no, he decided to run off on his own like a complete moron. Okay, I think we're doing okay. I'm just going to give this militia over there a tiny bit of a heal. I'm going to check on the one on the hill. See, the one on the hill needs help. And I nearly missed it because he's on the hill. I mean, the good thing is they're running in like one at a time pretty much. She says, just as an entire swarm of them appears. Marvellous. Oh, Murdoch needs a little bit of a heal again. Is he being attacked by 2 at once? Right, Constance. He's been attacked by 2 at once, my darling. I need you to take care of one of them. If you can just put him into horror. Horror would be good. That, just take care of him a little bit. And then I wonder if I can get some of them in Awakened Nightmare. If there's just a couple even who are clustered together. Oh my god, this is getting really like chaotic and complicated, and just like I can't keep an eye on everybody all at once. How's he doing? He's alright on the hill. Right. Flipping it. Right, okay, win. Nobody needs healing. Just attack. I don't know, attack that one. He's nearly dead already. I mean, the battle's pretty much running itself at this point. I'm just keeping an eye on everybody's health just to make sure nobody's getting too low. Oh, it's getting a little bit... Right, okay, that militiaman there, he can have a bit of a heal. That one there can have a bit of restore health. There's more coming in, guys! There's more coming in, and we haven't killed the ones who are already here, and they're going to get on top of us if we're not careful. Give him a bit of a heal. Alistair, take another potion. Okay. Liliana, you can have a bit of a potion. I feel like we're at a bit of a breaking point here. Well, a tipping point is what I actually mean, you know, where, like, the battle's going to be won or lost, like, here in this moment. There doesn't seem to be any more running in. I wonder if this is the last one. Is that the last one? Is there going to be another wave? Is there going to be another wave? Is that it? Are we done? Oh my god, we've done it! Guys, we've done it!
Dawn arrives, my friends, and all of us remain. We are victorious. And it is these good folk you see beside me that we have to thank for our lives today. Without their heroism, surely we would all have perished. I bow to you, dear lady. The Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Allow me to offer you this, the helm of Sir Ferris the Red, my great-uncle and hero of Ferelden. He would approve passing it to one so worthy.
Oh my god, we get a special helmet? I didn't know we got a special helmet. I thought we just got a cutscene. Oh my god. Hi, do you know what? I've been playing this game for so long. I've played it so many times. I thought I knew it inside out and upside down. And it turns out there are still things that I don't know about it. We get a special helmet. Thank you, Tegan. I am honoured.
Take it then, and use it in good health.
Let us bow our heads and give honour to those who gave their lives in defence of Redcliffe. Now they walk with he who is their maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Oh my god, we got a special helmet and Win leveled up. Yay, that's exciting. But first, I want to have a look at this helmet. So, only Alistair will be able to wear it, won't he? Helm of the Red. +1 dexterity, plus 10% fire resistance. I mean, it's alright, I suppose. I mean, it's less armour than the helmet he's currently got on, but it does have +1 dexterity. What does it look like? It looks like a helmet. Yeah, I'm not convinced it's like the best piece of equipment in the game, but it does let us see Alistair's beautiful face. So I'm going to let him wear it because +1 dexterity is alright, isn't it? That's not too bad. I mean, 1.75 armour isn't the best, but +1 dexterity, that's quite good. So that's it. We have done it. We have completed the challenge. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be, actually. I thought it was going to be near enough impossible to do that because on all of my previous playthroughs, like, Murdoch always dies. Pretty much the entire militia always gets wiped out. At least one of the knights usually ends up dead. Dwyn and his thugs sometimes end up dead. I mean, like, I did not think for a second that I was going to be able to do that at all, let alone do it on, like, well, I was going to say the first attempt, but we had one reload, didn't we? Because we had that one militia man who got killed. So yeah, we had one reload, but we've done it! We've done the challenge! I did not think that it was going to be that easy, like, at all. But then again, like I said, I've never actually tried to do it. I've never actually tried to keep everybody alive. So, turns out, if you are conscientious enough, you can actually keep the good people of Redcliffe alive relatively easily, and you get a special helmet and a special cutscene if you do so. Sadly, you don't get an achievement for it, so it doesn't sort of help towards our goal in the Dragon Age project. I feel like you should get an achievement for that. I feel like that was achievement worthy, but apparently no, you do not get an achievement for it. So that was it. That was my 100 subscriber special. I was going to... I should probably mention this. I was going to do, originally, my idea, I was going to do a 69 subscriber special when I got to 69. Because I was at 69 subscribers for quite a long time, and it was quite funny. It sort of made me chuckle that I was at 69 subscribers, because I'm a child, and I thought I could do like a 69 subscriber special, and it was going to be where it was going to be like a complete sex guide to Thedas, with like all of the characters that you can sleep with and the circumstances that you can sleep with them in across the entire game. That was like what it was going to be, and it was going to be sort of, you know, funny and daft. But then I just never got round to it because, you know, I had rats in my flat and I had to move out for a bit, and then I got COVID, believe it or not, and it was just like things just kept happening and I never got round to doing it. And then, you know, the opportunity passed and now suddenly we're at 100. But I've still got the idea in my head, so I'm sort of like half thinking of doing like a 169 subscriber special. Maybe either that or wait until we get to like, I don't know, 696. But that's me being very ambitious and optimistic, considering I never even thought I would get to 100. But anyway, yes, if you think that would be funny, do let me know and I'll see about doing it. I also have other Dragon Age videos in mind for the future because of course I am doing 8 playthroughs, so I'll be dipping in and out here and there. I've got things like guides and tutorials, things like guides to outcomes of stuff. So once I've played Redcliffe through several times, I'll be able to do a video of like every possible outcome of Redcliffe and do the same for the Lands Meet and you know, things like that. I might do a few just general kind of gameplay videos, just things like I want to do a guide to the Kokori Wilds and stuff, and how to get all the things in that. I might do a few discussion videos, just things like that, and the Oblivion series is carrying on. That's just going to become a hopefully weekly thing. But you know me, we might skip a week or two here and there, but I'm going to try and keep that up as like a weekly thing, because it's becoming surprisingly popular actually. Mostly it was just a series that I did for fun and nobody watched it, like most of my videos up until relatively recently. But all of a sudden it's actually started getting like quite a lot of views, and it's even gained me a few subscribers and things like that, so the Oblivion series will be carrying on. But other than that, I think that's it. I shall leave you with this beautiful view of Redcliffe Castle, and here is to another 100 subscribers, or at least another 69, because that would be very nice if that would be possible, please. Thank you, everybody.